Hello everyone, welcome to vocabulary session. This is your host Amogh. In this session, I'll be sharing few words. Okay, all you need to do is use those words in a sentence of your own, and please post your sentence in the group chat. If I'm clear, I think let's begin with the first word of today's session. Yeah, the first word is construe. I hope the cue card is visible in the group chat, so you can refer to it. The first word of today's session is construe. The meaning of this word is to interpret or understand something in a particular way. Okay. I repeat, the word is construe, which means to interpret or understand something in a particular way. I have provided a model example as well in the cue card. You can refer to that. And please use the word construe in a sentence of your own. And please post your sentence in the group chat, okay? So that we'll be able to review them. And if you want feedback from any particular admin, you can tag them as well, okay? So I'll be waiting for your sentence in the group chat. So please be quick, guys. I think we have a session scheduled at 9 p.m. as well. So I'm waiting for your sentences. Anyone? I think I'm not able to say a single sentence. The word is really simple, guys. Just give it a try. Okay, yeah. Jay has come up with a sentence. Okay. Jay, I think you need to use the word construe, okay? The word construe must be used in your sentence. So I would like to explain the rules again, okay? I'll be sharing few words and I'll be explaining the meaning of them. All you need to do is use those words in a sentence of your own. Just frame a sentence, okay? Using this word and please post it in the group chat, okay? I think Ram is here, okay? Finally, Ryan is here. So I'm waiting for your sentences, guys. Sahil, Alpha, Zoro. Just use this word and frame your own sentence, okay? So Manu has come up with a sentence which reads, I was unable to decipher the way the word construe was construed by the host. Okay. Okay, Manu, you can say I was unable to construe how the word construe was construed by the host, something like that, okay? Instead of saying decipher. So I'd like to explain the meaning again, okay, to bring in more clarity. So it means to understand something in a particular way. That means if someone is doing something, if you're understanding it in some different way, you can use the word construe over there. I construed his behavior to be like this or something like that. Okay, it's a very simple word. Okay, okay, Manu, a decent one. Okay, so what about others? I think it's a very simple word, guys. Just give it a try. Okay, even if it's wrong, there will be no problem. Okay, Jai says the control of language is in higher demand nowadays because of AI. Yeah. Yeah, I think Jai, I think the sentence is fine and the word has been used in the right sense. But I think you need to connect AI to the control of language in a much better way. Okay, the connection between the first and second part of your sentence can be strengthened. Okay, by adding in few more details. This is fine, Jai. Okay. So yeah, the fate breaker has come up with a sentence which says, "Because of our perception, we construe reality in different ways." Yeah, fate breaker. I think it's a wonderful sentence which is making use of the word construe in the right sense. So good one. Okay. We have Gurbani, okay, which a sentence reads, don't construe my garrulous behavior that I'm an extrovert. I am extremely introvert person. Okay, instead of semicolon Gurbani, you can use a comma, right? Okay, just invite Gurbani to the PC. Just a second. Yeah. So the sentence of Manu reads, "How do you know construal is a word without using AI?" Okay, or replying to Jay. Okay. So I think if those were the words using the word construe, I think let's move on to second word. Just a second. There's a sentence by Ryan which reads, "From her smile when I asked samosa, it is construed that she won't like to share it, but act as she likes to share." Okay, Ryan, I think you need to restructure first part of your sentence, which reads, "From her smile when I asked samosa," right? You can slightly rearrange the words. Okay, I'm getting the meaning of the sentence, which is really beautiful. Okay, but the words needs a little bit of what you can say restructuring. Okay, the sentence need a bit of restructuring so that the meaning gets conveyed much more impactfully. Okay, so let me move on to second word of today's session, that is recalcitrant. I repeat, the word is recalcitrant. So the meaning of this word is to stubbornly resist an authority. Okay, or to be stubbornly resistant to an authority. I want you guys to use the word recalcitrant in the sense that to stubbornly resist an authority. Okay, the model example has been provided in the cue card. You can refer to that if you have any doubts, and start using the word recalcitrant in a sentence of your own, and please post it in the group chat, guys. So Feedbreaker says our control of reality depends on the habits shaped by our culture. Okay, past experiences and ancestral influences. Yeah, Feedbreaker, I think this is a decent one again, and the meaning is really beautiful, and grammatical also. I think it's sound okay. So good one, Feedbreaker. So yeah, the second word has been shared, guys. That is recalcitrant. So I'm eagerly waiting to read out your sentences using the word recalcitrant. Okay. Okay. Manu has come up with a sentence which says Gurbani is persistent with her recalcitrancy towards administration. Yeah, Manu, I think it's a wonderful sentence. I think the word recalcitrant has been used in the right sense. So good one. What about others? I'm waiting for your sentences, guys. Yeah, we have a sentence by Ryan which reads, "She is so recalcitrant such that she will move alone to other states if her anyone pressure." Okay. And I think the sentence needs few corrections here. Okay. She's so recalcitrant that there is no need of such. Okay. She's so recalcitrant that she will move alone to other states if anyone pressurize her. Okay. Instead of saying pressure her, you need to say pressurize her, or if anyone puts pressure on her. Okay. You can either say puts pressure on her or you can just say pressurize her. Okay.
Amog, your voice is breaking.
Okay. Am I audible now?
It's actually breaking.
So
Rejoin.
You are clear, sir. The problem is from her side. Maybe you are clear.
No,
yeah.
okay, maybe
Okay.
my problem.
Okay, Ryan,
Hi,
try to
bro.
reconnect once, okay?
Oh,
Okay.
good
So,
evening, all of you. Now,
okay. So
Maybe
Akash
it's
has come up
my
with a sentence.
network issue, maybe.
Okay. Like Akash is also saying you're audible. Ryan, just try to reconnect once, okay? If possible. So after reconnecting, just let me know. I'll read out your sentence again, okay?
hi, bro. I am Kumar Manu.
Yeah, Manu, our session is going on, okay? Let's speak later, okay?
This
Let me
topic,
complete
you
the
are
session.
start the session, bro. Can you say, please?
Manu, please keep your mic muted, okay? So, yeah. So Please type out your sentences, Manu, if you're interested to participate in the session. Okay, so a sentence by Akash reads, I misconstrued my friend's decision. Yeah, Akash, I think the sentence is fine and using the word construe in its opposite sense. So a good one, Akash. Okay. So Fadebreaker says, I really don't want to become recalcitrant. So really don't want to become recalcitrant, but you know the paradox of authority. They often choose power over reality. Okay. Yeah, Fadebreaker, I think the commas has been used in the right sense. So, and the sentence uses the word recalcitrant. Yeah, the sentence of Fadebreaker uses the word recalcitrate in the perfect sense. So, good one, Fadebreaker. I think it's a wonderful sentence. It also brings about the paradox of authority, right? So it's great. Okay. Jai says Indian freedom fighters were deeply recalcitrant towards the British. Yeah, Jay, I think it's a wonderful sentence again. And thank you for bringing in the freedom fighters into your sentence. I think the sentence is grammatically also very much sound. Good one, Jay. Okay. Physics lover says being recalcitrant sometimes helps in changing the vintage practices, which can be harmful for everyone. Yeah, physics lover. I think the sentence is making perfect sense in terms of meaning and grammatical also sound. So good one. Okay. Fatebaker says after looking at the Indian freedom fighters who opposed the British government, we realized that being recalcitrant sometimes require critical and original thinking. Yeah, Fatebreaker, I think it's again a wonderful sentence. Yeah, good one. I think the critical and original thinking started by moderates helped us gain independence, right? So yeah, the meaning of your sentence is also very much powerful. So good one. Okay, so yeah, I think if those were the sentences using the word recalcitrant, let's move on to the next word, that is scourge. Okay, I hope the cue card is visible. So the next word of today's session is scourge. So the meaning of this word scourge is to be a cause of great suffering. Okay, I'd like to simplify. Okay, the word scourge means to be a cause of great suffering. So there is a model example as well in the cue card. You can refer to that and please start using the word scourge in your own sentence and please type it out in the group chat, guys. Okay, I'll be waiting for you. Okay, Ram says teenage is the age of recalcitrant. Okay, Ram, you can say recalcitrancy here, okay? Because you're using the word recalcitrant as a noun here. So I think the right form of the word would be recalcitrancy. Teenage is the age of recalcitrancy. Okay, Ram, I hope you're listening to me. So just a minor error, and I think the meaning of your sentence is completely agreeable. Okay, so good one, Ram. I think there is Abhi, Pushpa, Vasu in the VC. Okay, to clarify, guys, I think we are amid a vocabulary session. So all you need to do is use the words which I'll be sharing with you all and frame your own sentence. Okay. So the third word of today's session is scourge, which means to be a cause of great suffering. It's again a very simple word, so I'll be waiting for your sentences. You can refer to the cue card, which contains a model example as well if you have any doubt. Okay, regarding the meaning of the word. Okay. Yeah, a fate breaker says people worship politicians without critical thinking or proper understanding. It becomes a scourge for society, slowly degrading the quality of public life. Again, a wonderful sentence, fate breaker. So I think it aptly represents the condition of polity in our condition of politicians or polity in our society. So good one, fate breaker. Okay. Yeah, we have a session from 9:10. So please be quick, guys. Please type out your sentences as soon as possible, so that I'll be able to wind up the session very soon. We have two more words to learn today. So this is the third word, that is scourge. I would like to repeat the meaning. The word scourge means to be a cause of great suffering or affiliation. Okay, affliction. Okay, let it be suffering. Okay, suffering would do the job. Yeah, physics lover has come up with a sentence which reads firefighters have taken the training against the scourge of fire to prevent it. Yeah, physics lover, I think the sentence is very much fine, but a tiny error in the meaning, physics lover. I hope you're listening. Instead of saying prevent it, I think it would be right to say contain it, right? Because when something is on fire, the firefighters arrive to contain the fire. Usually, yeah, they are more trying to contain the fire rather than prevent it, right? Preventive measures are taken by the institutions or any place where there is a threat of fire, right? Just a minor error, face lover. I think you need to use the word contain instead of the word prevent. The rest is really fine, okay, and a good one as well. So if you are hearing to me, please anyway, please reply, okay, so that I'll be assured that I am giving the feedback to the person who is listening to me, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, physics lover. Okay, so Jai says fake news on social media is a modern scourge that hurts our democracy. Jay, I think it's a wonderful sentence. I think it's the meaning is very deep and aptly represents the condition of today's social media. So great one, Jay. Okay. So Fatebaker says sometimes fear and anxiety becomes a great scourge to humanity than the pandemic itself. Yeah, Fatebaker, again a wonderful sentence. I think I can't see any grammatical errors and the meaning of your sentence is really beautiful. I think you are trying to bring in all domains of life in your sentences. That's very much appreciable, Fatebaker. Okay. So we have a sentence by Amna, if I'm pronouncing your name right. Amna, right? Okay. The sentence reads: Judge unfair decisions covers the victim and facilitates the criminal. Okay. Okay, Amna, I think you need to reframe your sentence a bit. Okay. You can just say the unfair decision of the judge was a scourge to the victim and facilitated the criminal. Okay, something like that. Or you can add an apostrophe to the word judge and add yes. Okay. Judge's okay. Judge's unfair decision acted as a scourge to the victim and facilitated the criminal. Something like that. Okay. I hope I am clear, Amna. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Amna, for replying. So, what about others? I think there are many people in the VC. Rajan is here. I think, yeah. Vasu, Sahil, I am not able to read a single sentence from your side. So, okay. I think if those were the sentences using the word scourge, I think let's move on to the next word. Yeah. The next word of today's session is sapped. I hope the cue card is visible. The word is sapped. Okay. So, the meaning of this word is to have gradually weakened or destroyed something. Okay. Anything which is gradually weakened or destroyed can be better explained using the word sapped. Okay. So yeah, Amna has come up with a sentence. Okay, which says corruption is the scourge of many developing countries. Yeah, Amna, I think it's a wonderful sentence and a good one. And I can't see any grammatical errors as well. So good job, Amna. Okay. Yeah, we have moved on to the fourth word, right? That is sapped. So which means to have gradually weakened or destroyed. Okay. I think there's a model example as well in the cue card. You can refer to that if you have any ambiguity regarding the meaning of this word. So yeah, I'm waiting for your sentences, guys. Use the word sapped in your own sentence and please post it in the group chat, okay? Yeah, we have a sentence by Physics Lover which reads: The crowd in the Chandni Chowk sc- scourge the people staying in the local location. Okay, Physics Lover, after the word Chandni Chowk, you can say has become scourge or something like that, okay? Has become scourge for the people staying in the local location, okay? Because the usage of the word Chandni Chowk or the usage of the word scourge immediately after Chandni Chowk, I think there should be few words between them. Okay. The crowd in the Chandni Chowk acted as a scourge or has become a scourge to the people. Something. Okay. I hope I'm clear. Okay. So Amna says the long journey sapped my energy. Yeah, Amna, I think it's a short sentence, but a good one as well. But you can add in few more details regarding your journey. Okay. The long journey towards what? So yeah, that's the only thing. Amna. Okay. Is a good one, good sentence, Amna, but you can add in few more details to your sentence, okay, to make it much more comprehensive, okay. Yeah, Vasu has come up with a sentence which says, "Horse riding sapped my energy." Yeah, this was what I was expecting from Amna as well, okay. So adding few more details to the sentence. I think Vasu sentence is clear. Horse riding sapped my energy. I think it's a good one, okay, and very complete. It sounds very much complete as well. So good one, Vasu. So Fadebreaker says when our voices are guided by truth and critical analysis and used to influence society, our spirit will not be sapped. It's again a wonderful sentence, Fred Baker. I think you are well versed with many subjects, right? I think you are bringing in political science and later about the society and all. You have brought about history as well. I think a sentence on history as well. So good one, Fred Baker. I think it's a wonderful sentence. Okay, I think many people are typing. So the word is sapped. I would like to repeat, which means the meaning of the word sapped is to be gradually weakened or destroyed. Okay, yeah. I'll wait for a few more seconds before I move on to the last word of today's session. I think we have Rajan, Awesome, Shafayat in the VC. So try to participate, guys. All you need to do is just use the word which I'm sharing with you and frame your own sentence on it. Okay.
Yeah, hi. Can you tell me?
Okay. So the sentence of Gurbani reads, "Your bad habits sapped your future." Okay, I think Gurbani is not in the VC. I would like to replay her till later. Okay. Manu, I think we are I'm at a session, right? I think after completion of my session, you are free to speak. Okay. Till then, please keep your mic muted. Okay. So I'm waiting for your sentences, guys, using the word sapped. Okay. It's a very simple word, yet I have received only few sentences. So I'll wait for a couple of seconds and later move on to the next word, I think. Yeah. Let's move on to the next word, okay? I'm not able to get any other sentence. Okay. Finally, Rajan has come up with a sentence which says Epstein files sapped the energy of Trump. Okay. I wish this was true. I think he's acting like there is nothing troubling him about the Epstein files. But yeah, good one, Rajan. Okay. Amna says trying to explain my point to someone who is not ready to understand has sapped my energy. Yeah, Amna, I think this is a good one. Okay. And sounds very much complete as well. Grammatically also very much sound. Good one, Amna. Okay. So I'll be sharing with you all the last word of today's session. Okay. I think there's a session scheduled at 9. So yeah, the last word is chicanery. Okay. It's spelled as chicanery. Okay. I'd like to repeat the last word is chicanery. Okay. Which means use of trickery. Okay. Or deceit. Using some tricks to deceive someone can be better explained using the word chicanery. Okay. So Manu says my good habits served my present. Yeah, Manu, I think the sentence is decent, but the meaning can be much more better. Okay. Yeah, physics lover says post completion of marathon. Okay, physics lover. I think the spelling of the word marathon needs tiny bit of correction, right? Thon, right? Yeah, Thon. Just a typo error, I think. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, physics lover, for correcting. Participants are often sapped, but Their satisfaction is commendable. Yeah, physics lover, I think the sentence is fine and a good one as well, physics lover, okay? So, yeah, Vasu, the word is chicanery, okay, sorry. The word is chicanery, which means to use trickery. Um, I think to use some tricks to deceive someone, okay? That can be better represented using the word chicanery, okay? It can be used in political sense or legal or financial, any context, okay? Yeah, Fate Baker has come up with a sentence which says the one may deceive the word through chicanery, but it is far harder to deceive oneself because the mind knows its own hidden motives. Yeah, Fate Breaker, I think it's using the word chicanery in a perfect sense, so good one. Okay, again, and your sentences are very much grammatically sound, which shows that you're very well versed with the language of English. So good one, Fate Breaker. So Amna says the lawyer was accused of legal chicanery. Okay, the yeah, Amna, I think it's a good one. Okay, and the word chicanery has been used in the right sense as well. So good job, Amna. Okay, I think towards the end of the session we are moving towards a bit more complex words. Okay, so this is the last word. So be as creative as possible. You can bring in all the words which you learned today as well into a single sentence. So try to be as creative as possible and try to frame your sentences, guys. So give your best. Okay, this is the last word. So Amna has come up with another sentence which says, "I dislike people who use chicanery to achieve success." Yeah, good one, Amna. Again, I think the sentence of yours again uses the word in the right sense, and grammatically also the sentence was very much sound. Good one. Vasu says it's necessary to use words in chicanery way to make our way clear. Okay. Vasu, I think the word chicanery has been used in the right sense, but you can add in few more details to your sentence. It's necessary to use words in chicanery to make our way clear. I think that part is not that clear to me. Okay. You can add in few more details if you wish. So Fairbaker says no matter like to manipulate someone. Okay. Yeah, I think Vasu, after you told me the meaning, now I'm able to get it. But your sentence should be in such a way that it's in itself self-explanatory. Okay, so try to add in this manipulation thing into your sentence. Okay, if possible. Okay, yeah, thank you for replying, Vasu. So Fairbaker says no matter how much chicanery one uses to deceive the world, truth has the way of emerging and exposing the whole reality. Again, a very good one, Fairbaker. So good one. I think Fate Breaker is rocking today in the session. I think all his sentences are grammatically very much sound and bringing in a very different context each time, yet making very perfect sense in its meaning as well. So good job. So I think Butterfly is here. Okay, Butterfly, if you wish, you can give it a try. Okay, you can refer to the words which we discussed today and try to bring in your sentence. Yeah, I'll be waiting for your sentence, Butterfly. Okay, I think Shivi is here. Priyanka is here. So the words which we learned today are, I'd like to repeat, that is sapped, chicanery, scourge, recalcitrant, and construe. Okay, so you can bring in multiple words in your sentence, guys. Okay, okay. Amna has come up with another sentence which reads, chicanery should be avoided in daily life as it harms our integrity and trust. Again, a wonderful sentence, Amna. I think the sentence is very complete and the meaning is very beautiful. So great job, Amna. Okay, their friendship ended due to chicanery. Good one, Butterfly. Okay, it's a simple one yet good one. Okay, you are speaking about the negative effects of chicanery, so good job. Rajan says, Among Rory, you should speak it was slowly because of your speed. I'm unable to catch. Okay, sorry, Rajan. Okay, okay. Actually, there is an upcoming session at 9:10 by Samira ma'am. That is IELTS session. So I just wanted to wind up my session as soon as possible. So I was being too quick in speaking out or giving the reviews. So sorry for that, Rajan. Okay, I'll try to pace myself down from next session. Okay. So last word, guys. I'm waiting I'll wait for a couple of seconds before I wind up the session. Okay, I think those are the sentences, right? Let me wind up the session. Okay, so that you'll be having time to rejuvenate before attending the next session, which is by Samira ma'am. I think it would be a very great session. Okay, I think Samira ma'am is very well proficient in English. So I think the session will be really useful, guys. I want you all to participate in that session. So thank you all for staying with me in this session as well. So I had a great time, and thank you for actively participating. So yeah, that's it in today's session. I think I'll be meeting with you all with 5 more new words in my next session. Till then, happy learning. Bye.